Hello, welcome to this taste challenge. This should be a fast one because I think would confuse these two. Don't think I would. Now here is Cruzan Aged Rum, introduced in 1760 in St. Croix on the island of St. Croix in the United States Virgin Islands. Of course, at that time it was the Danish Virgin Islands. Denmark sold the Virgin Islands to the United States in 1917. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, so it's got this nice bottle. I only paid $9.99 for it. I don't know what it's selling for now. This was years ago. As you can see, I don't have too much left. So it's a mostly clear rum, but it's not totally clear. There's a little yellowness to it. That's because it's a blend of rums, age 1, the youngest, to 4 years old. So they have rums 1 to 4 years old, and they age them in ex-bourbon barrels, and they blend them together and bottle it. Okay. I'll show you a screen share real fast. So there's Cruzan Aged Light Rum, as they call it. My bottle says Aged Rum. They changed the label a little bit. Plus, it has a gold cap, and now mine had a black. A blend of rums aged 1 to 4 years in ex-bourbon barrels and filtered for a full-bodied taste, light in color. This classic showcases the smooth flavor Cruzan is known for. The aroma is light notes of oak from aging, slightly sweet with hints of Chardonnay. Oh. The taste is smooth and dry, and a pleasant finish. This island spirit shines through in each smooth sip. With no burn or bite, Cruzan Aged Light Rum can be enjoyed neat or as the perfect base for most traditional rum cocktails. So I'm going to have it neat, but here's some cocktails that they're showing. All right. I would show you I forgot the glasses. I'll go get them. I would show you a website for Calypso, but there is none. Don't even know when it was introduced. I just know it's a rum with natural flavors, as it says on the label. Calypso Silver. And it's bottled in Kentucky. It doesn't say where it's produced. It's bottled in Kentucky by Sazerac North America. And I got this for $5.89 at Ralston Liquors on Lyons Boulevard or Lyons Street. I think it's Lyons Boulevard in Houston, Texas. Okay. So I set these glasses down, but I didn't bring them into the room. Okay. So like I said, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. So got the Cruzan, one of the old rum companies, 1760. If you buy this today, like I said, if you buy this one now, it's got a gold cap and neck. But I bought this a while back. Well, it's really aromatic. I can smell it from there, from way back. Okay, so this one, bought it 2 years ago, Houston, Texas. Never seen it in Louisiana, but doesn't mean it's not sold here. I haven't seen it. And I might run across it. You know what? Now I'm thinking I have seen it at Total Wine and More. At Total Wine and More in the big jug bottles. Yes, I did. Let me check on that. I think I did, but I was like, well, I already bought it. Anyway, the price was not as good as what I got. But I could just be, maybe I dreamed about it or something. Let's see. Calypso rum. Nah. No, they don't have it. And I might have seen it somewhere else. Could have been at Ricky's. Could have been at because these are common stores I go to. Ricky's, Star. I know it wasn't an international market. I knew it wasn't there. So it could have been, you You might live in a state where it's common, where they got the spice, the silver, the gold, the coconut, all of them right there on the shelf everywhere, but not here. Okay, so I can't look down because if I see a little yellow tinge to one, I'm going to know what it is. Okay, I'm going to know it's the one aged in ex-bourbon barrels. Bourbon barrels would add that yellowish tinge to it. But you see, they don't make it real dark or anything. That smells like oak, spice, and sugar, like a spiciness. Over here, it's like light molasses. Maybe some vanilla or something like that. They have natural flavors. I think they're adding. I couldn't remember where I put the bottles. I think they're adding vanilla and some other flavoring. They say natural flavors, plural. So, taste. That one tastes kind of basic, just like white rum, maybe a little vanilla, little alcohol burn. That's basic. That must be the Calypso. Well, this thing's got me confounded. And I'm not doing so well right now. I got 2 wins, 3 losses. And I'm not too happy about it. All right. I paid $4.10 more for the Cruzan, but I don't think it's really $4 better. It might be a little bit better. I'm not even sure I can tell them apart, but I think this is the Cruzan because I think I'm detecting a little oak. But if it's me doing a repurchase, which wouldn't happen, I would just do that theoretically. But theoretically, if I'm doing a repurchase, I think I'd just go with the Calypso. It's not as nice of a bottle, but it's not bad. It's not like a plastic bottle or like super cheap. It's okay. All right, so I think it's going to win by the fact that it's not quite as good, but the price is enough to make you want to save the money and make the trade-off. And I think it's a good trade-off. So no knock against Cruzan because I really do like Cruzan. But Sazerac, they do a lot of good work with their low-end products, gotta say. Now, Cruzan, this is their low end. I mean, this is their lowest. They've got some really premier, ultra premier rums that you're not going to get for $9.99. Maybe $69.99 or $109.99, but not $9.99. That they just have their introductory brands there, what they call their core line up. And then their flavored ones, which you see around, and then they've got their ultra premium, which you are going to pay for those. Okay, you're going to pay. When you start getting into their estate diamond and all of that, watch out. Now, I did find an estate diamond blackstrap for $8.99. I think they made a mistake on their pricing. I went to ring it up. It rang up $8.99, so I bought it. Now, a month later, it was significantly more expensive. So I don't know what happened there. And it's not my job to find out. Okay, so I'm going to call this the Cruzan. 2 wins, 4 losses. So now I got these confused. Well, this thing is a real train wreck. I mean, it's not my fault. You say, well, you're getting them wrong. It must be your fault. I am getting them wrong, but I think it's the fault of Calypso. Calypso should be easily detectable as a cheap budget, if some people will call it, a rot gut product, and so forth. But why is it indistinguishable with these other ones? I think it's because it's well made, and it just goes to show you, you think you know, but you don't know. But if you do the experiment, you might find out. Mr. R says, evening, drinking delirium tremens. Cheers. Oh, cheers. You must be drinking the original one from Belgium. How's the taste challenge going? Oh, it's going all right, except I got it wrong. Golly, 2-4. That is scary. 2 wins, 4 losses. That's scary, and that's not a good sign. But once again, I think it's just a case of that one living up to expectations and vastly exceeding expectations. Now, when I bought it 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, did I think I would like it? Yeah, I figured I would probably like it. Did I think it was going to be a giant killer, going to come out and just start winning and screwing me all up? No, I didn't believe that would happen. I thought I might get it wrong once or twice, but to get it wrong 4 times now, and I'm only 6 into the challenge, yeah, it's a shock, to say the least. 2-4. This is the worst record you've had? Probably. I've done challenges where I got every one of them right, like 13-0, whatever. But some of these products are so they're so different than the rest. They're unique, they're different, they're not easily confusable. But this one is difficult to deal with, which is a good argument for it, is what I'm saying. If it was easy, then you'd say, well, it's $5.89. What do you expect? Yeah, I would expect that. But when it's very difficult and I can't get it right, that's an argument for Calypso. And remember what I said early on, people kept asking me to try it. I got more than a few requests for Calypso. So those people drinking it were on to something. They kept saying, this is the one you need to try. You may not think so, but now I think so. Cruzan, is it worthwhile? It is. But with all it's got going for it, oak ex-bourbon barrels. Of course, this could be, well, I don't even think this is age. Aged in ex-bourbon barrels, 1 to 4 years, a blend from an old company, been around since 1760. You would think it'd just knock it out the park and just take it away, but it didn't happen, and I feel bad about it. I am a little concerned about it, I gotta admit, but I gotta just keep working through it. I gotta just tomorrow morning try to do another one, going up against it's one that's made at Cruzan. What is that one? Oh, it's Ron Rico. Used to be from Puerto Rico, but they moved production over to the Virgin Islands because Ron Rico got bought out. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about the Ron Rico. I really don't. Ron Rico it's called Ron Rico Silver Label. Ron Rico Silver Label. No, I don't have a particularly good feeling about that. All right, well, I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care now.